Hi, I'm Mr. Welch, and this is this week's ESN.
Good morning, Monarchs!
I'm Josiah Martinez.
And I'm Zach Welch.
And today is Friday, February 8th, 2019, and here's this week's bulletin.
Drama Club is in need of help for our spring play, The Great Gatsby. They're in need of dancers for the party scenes, no speaking required. They also need additional crew members to help with the sets, lighting, and etc. See Ms. Goodwin in room 14 for more information.
Attention students, our library will be hosting the second part of our financial literacy workshops, Fraud Prevention, on Wednesday, February 13th. This workshop is a real eye-opener about fraud and how you can protect yourself against it. You won't want to miss out, so sign up in the library today to reserve your spot, and also lunch is provided.
Yep, well that wraps up this week's bulletin.
Let's head over to Ryan and Hannah for sports.
Good morning, Monarchs. I'm Hannah Lynn.
And I'm Ryan.
And here's this week's sports brought to you by Kirkman VIP Pizza.
This past week in sports, the girls soccer team played against Hanford on Wednesday, and they took a win of 3-0. They had their senior night on Friday night, and they battled up against Kingsburg. Even though they fell to them 2-1, they were the only team to score against them. Tuesday night, the girls team go against Dinuba, playing their last league game away, and took their win, beating Dinuba 1-0. Great job, ladies.
The boys soccer team played Kingsburg last Friday night and took a win of a 2-4. On Tuesday night, it was the boys senior night playing their last league game against Dinuba, but unfortunately took a loss of a 3-0 against them.
The girls basketball team played Hanford West last Wednesday, but lost to them 41-37. They also played Kingsburg last Friday night and had their senior night while taking their victorious win of 57-47. Tuesday night, they battled up against Dinuba, playing their last league game. Good job, ladies.
The boys basketball team played Hanford West last Wednesday night and gave a strong battle but lose to them by 8 points. They then played Kingsburg on Friday night but lose to them 68-50. Tuesday they celebrate their senior night but unfortunately took a loss to Dinuba 38-51.
Before our giveaways, we would like to shout out our VIP Monarchs of the Week. Boys basketball, Blake Kirkshanks.
Girls basketball, Brady Starnes.
Boys soccer, Miguel Lara.
Girls soccer, Lexi Cortez.
And cheer, Caitlin Bradford.
Now for this week's giveaways, brought to you by Kirkman VIP Pizza, where you can get 2 slices and a large drink for $6. Box of Destiny, please.
This week's winners are
Emily S. and Blake C. Make sure you go collect your gifts in Miss Green's office. That wraps up this week's sports.
Now back to you, Zach and Josiah in the studio.
Well, it seems Josiah's left the building. But Maria got to interview Mr. Hatchie. Let's go check that out.
Hi, this is Maria Zavala with ESN, and we're about to take a look into the life of a man who struggled but strived for many years through the process of adoption, Mr. Hatchie. Thank you, Mr. Hatchie, for being here with us today.
No problem.
Our first question, at what age were you adopted?
I was adopted at the age of 6. I went through foster care from age about 4 to about 5.5, and then met a family, and they adopted me roughly at the age of 6.
Our second question, what obstacles did you face from your adoption process forward?
Well, you know, once I was adopted, and my mom decided to adopt a couple other kids, and so as a single parent she was, kind of felt hard to find time with my mother. Also, it was very difficult because these 2 other kids added a different dynamics to the family.
You're a family man, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, do you think that your adoption has had an impact on your family today?
Yeah, actually, absolutely. My adoption and the fact that I had a large family with a single parent, my wife and I decided to make sure we had 2 kids, to make sure that one parent for each kid, so nobody was be alone or left behind, kind of. And so for us, it was very important that we spend as much time as we can.
Thank you, Mr. Hatchie. We appreciate your time. Once again, this is Maria Zavala with ESN. Back to you guys in the studio.
Dear ESN, what did Emoji Man have for dinner last night? You know, I get this question a lot. A lot of times I say I don't know, because I really don't know. But yesterday, I had barbecue, and it was good.
I think Jacob is all riled up about another topic.
What? Jacob never gets riled up. He's just a passionate person, man.
Either way, let's go check it out what he has to say today.
Hola once again, Exeter. My name is Jacob Carmen, and today I'm talking about one of the greatest holidays ever, the most wholesome, the most beautiful Valentine's Day. And you wanna know what, Exeter? Valentine's Day is absolute trash, okay? You know, when you think about it, all Valentine's Day really is just an opportunity for corporations to look at your awesome love with each other and take that to their advantage to get you to, oh, buy some paper, oh, buy some hearts, buy a giant teddy bear, which you will never use ever again. Oh, and also if you want, here's some roses, you want some roses? Well, guess what? Those roses one day are gonna die inevitably, just like your love, okay? So I'm looking here at the history of Valentine's Day to see, you know, if it actually has a good, you know, upbringing and stuff like that. So I look at it and I'm seeing the holiday has origins in the Roman festival of Lupercalia. The festival celebrated the coming of spring. The coming of spring, people. It has nothing to do with love. And it included fertility rites and the pairing off of women with men by lottery. I don't see how this has... That's just kind of creepy. I don't like this. Had some crazy parties back in 13 BC. And to all my single ladies and single gents out there, I approve this message.
Well, that wraps up this week's bulletin.
As always, stay classy, Monarchs. Rah!